Hi everybody, I'm Leslie. I'm with E3 Innovate, and today I'm here to talk about air filters and how they affect your indoor air quality. There's a lot of different air filters on the market. How do you know which one is right for your home? What do they do? What's their purpose? We're going to answer those questions today. So the EPA suggests that indoor air quality can be up to 5 times more polluted than outdoor air. Can you believe that? Where does all that stuff in our indoor air come from? It comes from particulates from cooking. It comes from pet dander and even human dander. It comes from mold. It comes from fine particulates from your attic insulation, for example, that can drift down through penetrations in the ceiling. It's coming from a lot of places. If your house is significantly leaky, it could be filtering in from outdoors. And that means that it's bringing in pollen. Pollen is a big issue here in Nashville, as a lot of us have seasonal allergies. So keeping our indoor air quality clean can not only keep our house clean, but it can help us stay more healthy. So let's look at first a few of the really basic, simple air filters on the market. Actually, before we do that, I want to show you what a really dirty air filter looks like. Check this out. This is an air filter from a home that has a cat. And this filter hasn't been changed in a few months, probably since Christmas. You can see that there's a lot of particulates on here. Dust, dander, I see human hair, cat hair, who knows what else. But you can see that it is a pleated filter. So it's done a good job of capturing a lot of those particulates. Let me put this one aside. We might come back to it in a moment. And let me start by describing the most basic air filter on the market. You might see these in your, right up against your air handler in a closet. Let's say if you have a small air handler in a closet or a utility room. These need to be changed out every single month. And you can see a lot of stuff can get through it. So I have a cup of pepper and salt here. And when I pour it through the air filter, we'll find that pepper-sized particles make it through this air filter very easily. So in the home performance world, we like to call these B&B filters. That's for birds and bricks, because that's about all that they capture. The fine particulates like dust, mold, dander, those can get through this filter very easily. So that's the most basic. If we step it up a notch, we'll get to a slightly more dense filter. This is also a dirty filter that has dust and a little bit of pet dander. This one came from a house with a dog. So not as dirty as the first filter we saw. So again, we want to change out these filters at least once a month. All right. Another thing I wanted to discuss was the ratings of these two filters and filters in general. So the more light you can see through your filter, the lower the MERV rating. A MERV rating is just an indication of density of your filter. So, for example, this is a MERV 2 and this is a MERV 4. If we step it up to the dirty air filter that we saw before, this is a MERV 7. And you can see that it's not only denser, but it's also pleated, which means that it has more surface area to catch whatever's flowing through it. So we have a MERV 2, a MERV 4, and a MERV 7. Now, if we step it up another notch, we get to the MERV 16. As you can see, this filter is a lot heavier, it's a lot denser, and it has a lot more surface area. So all of these pleats provide more surface area to catch whatever's flowing through your air. Another difference between this filter and the less dense filters we saw before was that this filter gets inserted right in front of your air handler. These other filters, for example, such as the MERV 4, this gets installed in your wall cavity, say in your hallway, wherever you see that, that white grate that's in your wall. This is like a pre-filter, and it's going to catch some of the bigger birds and bricks that flow through that grate, and they're going to stop at the filter before they get to the air handler. Now this MERV 16 filter is going to catch the finer particulates. It'll definitely catch the pepper and the salt, but it will also catch pollen and mold and other very fine particulates, perhaps from cooking. It will help keep your air smelling cleaner, as well as keep the house feeling fresher. So that's a great benefit. This filter would be installed with a whole home filtration system. That would be another case unit that would sit right in front of the air handler unit, and this would be installed as a retrofit, or it could be installed with a new HVAC system. So if you're curious about what's floating around in your air in your home, give us a call at E3 and we can come out and do a diagnostic test on your home, a healthy home assessment, and help you find ways to improve your indoor air quality. Thanks so much for watching, and if you'd like to check out our website, check out the link below and be sure and like and share this video. Thanks so much.